Hello, my friends, and welcome to another reading video. All right, it has been a long week. You all have been amazing rock star learners. So today our reading video is going to be a little bit shorter and a little bit easier than usual. So let's go ahead and get started right away. We need to practice our long I words one more time. So today we're going to just practice and talk about our long I words on our card. Make sure you are saying the words out loud with me, breaking them down with me. That's the only way we get to be better and better readers and sounding out words that we're not familiar with, okay? So let's say this first one together. F, I, V. And we know it's the I because of that E. So let's say it together one more time. F, I, V. 5. All together? 5. Good. Next one. H, I, K. Hike. All together? Hike. Next one. I, P. Ripe. All together? Ripe. H, I, D. Hide. All together? Hide. Next one. I, B. Tribe. All together? Tribe. Next one. I, Time. All together? Time. Next one. Soul. See how I say the S and the L together? Soul. Slide. All together? Slide. Last one. Burr. See how we have the B and the R and we say burr, not b-er. Burr. Bride. All together. Bride. Good. Let's go through and say them a little bit quicker all together. That way we are hearing that long I sound over and over and over. Ready? 5. Hike. Ripe. Hide. Tribe. Time. Slide. Bride. Awesome, my friends. Okay, that's it for our long I practice this week. Awesome, awesome job. Now, we are going to work in our reading log and our sight words book. So go ahead and hit pause, grab those 2 books, grab your pencil, and come on back when you're ready. All right, if you're back with me, that tells me you have these 2 books handy. First thing we're going to talk about is our reading log. Today is our last day of the week in our My Problem and Solution reading log. Every day you should be writing the title of your book that you read. Then you're drawing a picture of the problem and drawing a picture of the solution. That's it. What happened and how did they fix it? Who was the bad guy? How did the good guys beat the bad guys? Whatever your story is about. I would like to see 4 different stories that you read this week. Pictures drawn of the problem and the solution. Somebody asked me, what if it's really hard to draw the picture of the problem? Then you know what? You can write me a sentence. I like drawing pictures because drawing pictures helps use a different part of our brain to understand the story. But if you have a story where you're like, whoa, Mrs. Sae-Wong, the problem is not a picture I can draw, I get that. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. Thanks for letting me know that was a problem. So if it's a picture that you just cannot draw, it just doesn't make sense, and you need to write a sentence, that's okay, my friends. This is really just about you telling me what's happening in your stories. When you're all done with your reading log, make sure you send me a picture in Seesaw. All right, next thing we're working on are sight words. We're going to turn all the way to the word over. Everybody, I'll give you a second to find the word over. All right, if you need more time, just hit pause. Say the word with me, over. Say it again with me, over. One more time, over. Good, let's read the sentence together. When will the movie be over? this page, we are practicing writing all of the letters that make the word over. We're writing it in the box. We're writing it on the line. Nice and neat. We're finding it all throughout the Find It box. And then we're going to cut out the letters and glue them in order. Now, I'm noticing some of my pages, when we made the copies, it didn't copy very well. So I'm sorry about that. If your letters are missing from the box and it's easier for you to write it in on the days where it's missing from the boxes, that's okay. Or you can still cut them out and figure it out because you should be able to figure out the letters. But I will let you make that decision. What? Mrs. Sae-Wong's letting you decide? You betcha. You do whatever you feel is best. You can cut them out and glue them, or you can just write it in one more time and then draw me a picture. Go ahead and hit pause, work on your over page, and come back when you're ready. All right, let's turn the page. Our next word for today is new. Everybody say it with me. New. Say it one more time with me. New. All right, let's read the sentence together. Look at my new shoes. I'm going to practice writing it over and over and over. We're going to find it. Again, cut and glue or write it in. I know they did not copy well. Sorry about that. So just either cut and glue the letters for new or write it in. Draw me a picture. Hit pause. Come back when you're ready. All right. If you're back with me, that means you are all done with the word new. Turn the page. We're going to do 3 words today. That's right. Craziness. We just got to get through these sight words. We've got to learn them. We've got to practice them. This one's kind of a tricky one, so make sure you say it with me. Are you ready? Sound. Say it again with me. Sound. One more time. Sound. Good. Say the sentence with me. A horn makes a loud sound. All right, let's fill in the word sound. And make sure when you are writing it, all your lowercase letters stay between the middle line and the bottom, except for our D. So here's our backwards bubble, and then our line for our D comes all the way from the top to the bottom. Tricky, tricky. That's why we practice. Go through and find all of the word sounds in your Find It box. And then you can cut and glue or write in the letters for sound. Read that sentence with me one more time. A horn makes a loud sound. Draw that picture for me. Come on back when you are done with sound. All right. If you're done with sound, we are done with sight words for today. Put that book aside. We have done a lot of reading this week. We have done a lot of journal writing. So I wanted to have a fun, silly book to read together today. We are working on those long I sounds. We're working on words that rhyme, that sound the same. So what better book to read than a lime, a mime, a pool of slime? We've got our long I words in there. Lime and mime and slime all rhyme. So I thought we were due for a fun, silly story. So settle in, get cozy, and enjoy the silly story. One more time. A lime, a mime, a pool of slime. A jet is a noun, because it's a thing. And so is Peru. Peru's a country in South America. A net is a noun, like a chimp or the zoo. Listen to that. Peru, zoo. Even though they don't have the same letters, they have the same sound. Friend is a noun, and so is your dad. Ice cream and bagels and Boston and Brad. Oops, Dad and Brad. Those are rhyming words. If it's a hippo, house, or ham, if it's your coach, a roach, or ram, If it's a rock, a clock, or clown, then oh my gosh, Josh, it's a noun. Nouns are person, place, or things. And so is a comma, and your mama, a billy goat, a baby llama, a doorway, Norway, hand-me-downs. All the things you see are nouns. If it's a person, place, or thing, a palace, pal, or shiny bling, a shack or sheriff in your town, it's fundamental. It's a noun. But there are nouns you cannot touch, or smell, or hear, or see. This type is called an abstract noun, like joy and harmony. Love and hate are abstract nouns, and so are peace and hope. You cannot taste or hold them, like a tart or telescope. Proper nouns all name specific people, things, and places, like Uncle Lou or Timbuktu. They start with upper cases, like Mallory or Valerie, the 17th Street Gallery. Pizza Pete's and Ming's Chinese. Proper nouns name each of these. Or Brannigan and Flanagan, parading in with Anagan. Paris, France, and your dog Chopper. All these nouns are mighty proper. Whether they're abstract or proper or neither, whether it's talent or Timmy or teether. If it can be thought about, ridden uptown, talked to, or walked to, it's surely a noun. Like beagle or eagle, a robin or wren. A scooter, a tutor, a pig or a pen. A lime, a dime, a pool of slime. A breeze, a sneeze, a scary mime. Nouns are words like girls and curls, cats and flats, and hats and pearls. A crumb, some gum, a tiny rocket. A noun can be what's in your pocket. Do you have frogs in your pocket? Oh my goodness. If it's a tape or DVD, a teacher's aid or Germany, a coat that's made of wool or down, then say it with me, it's a noun. So, what is a noun? Do you know? Dun, dun, dun. Say it with me. A noun is a person, a place, or a thing. What a silly, silly story. I thought that was so silly. It had all of the things we've been talking about, practicing our nouns. If you don't know what a noun is by now, my friends, go back and listen to me read the story again. I am so proud of how hard you all have worked this week. That's it. I am not asking you to write anything today. No more reading. Make sure everything is turned into Seesaw. Send me your reading logs. Let me know if you have any questions about work from earlier in the week. But otherwise, kiss your super smart brains for all of that hard work this week. I will see everybody at our meetings later. Bye, my friends.